Shalom. This is the brother Karatazar from G Solomon Assembly, Rochester, New York. I'm back again today with another video. Alright. First and foremost, I want to send prayers to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. All praise and glory to BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. And I want to send double honors to the great elders of the great millstone that rule well, starting with the Apostle Tahar and on down. And I want to send salutations out to all the Akims around the four corners of the world and the earth, spreading truth, sincerity, and diligence. Patience and faith, right? And even in the Holy Spirit of YAHAWASHI. Today I'm going to expound a little bit on basically people becoming the fallout, staying grounded, keeping the faith in this truth, all right? So the first scripture we're going to bring out is Hebrews chapter 10, verse 31. And it says, "It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power." All right. So basically, man, when we come into this truth, it's like kind of, man, I'm gonna relate to it like being in the mob. Because once you go in the mob, you're in it for life, man. Because once you dedicate your life to being in the mob, to being that gangster or whatever, like you put your hand to the basically made a contract, man. You put your hand to the plow. Just like being the truth, you put your hand to the plow, and say if you went out of this truth or being in that mob, they're gonna their associates or whatever, they're gonna have to kill you, man, whatever, or do worse to you. So being the truth is like being in the mob, because the Lord doesn't protect, he doesn't protect a fallout. He doesn't protect fallouts. And part of this truth, you have to stay diligent. And people, they lose their faith when demons start to hop on them, and they start to get voices in their head and start becoming bug outs and becoming fallouts. It's because they go back into the world thinking that they don't take this seriously. Like, the truth is serious, man. It's like being in the mob. The Lord does not protect fallouts, man. Because like falling into the hands of YAHAWASHI is worse than anything you can imagine. Because once you fall the truth, man, it's death. It's nothing else. You're gonna be put to death. All right. Because the Lord does not protect the fallout. It's just like being in the mob, man. You in it, like, you can't be lukewarm. You in or you out. You can't be lukewarm. Either you hot or you cold. And the true men of the Lord, they're hot right now. Every day on the streets, Saturdays, whatever day it is, they're out there every day. You can't miss them. Starting with the elders down to the Akians, man. They're out there every day. The true men of the Lord, GMS. They're out there spreading truth diligently, man. Through faith, through fearfulness too, man. Because fearing the Lord brings knowledge too. And that's what keeps you going, is truth. To keep pushing the knowledge, and also to keep receiving the knowledge as well. And once you receive that knowledge, you have to spread that knowledge to your people. And that's why I see the true men of the Lord out here every day, spreading this knowledge, the truth, man, the truth. And I have another scripture too. Go to Habakkuk 2 and 3 real quick. All right, Habakkuk 2 and 3, and it says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry." All right. So being the truth, man, you gotta be patient, man. Have to be patient, man. Have to have faith in YAHAWASHI. Have to be very, very patient, because even though it's not happening at a timely fashion that you want it to, it's gonna come, because the Lord's word is not, they're not void. It's gonna come, whether it be another 30 years from now, or whatever the case may be. It's gonna come. And right now we're living in the latter days, man. And right now is a bad time to be a fallout. And that word patience, man, it means to suffer. You're suffering every day because you're waiting for it to come. So you're like, oh man, I have to, oh man, when is it gonna come? Oh man, I can't. I feel like giving up in this truth. And that's when most people, and that's when most Akians around the who fell out, they had demons in them. Probably putting in their heads that he's not coming or whatever. or stuff like that to make you fall out. But you have to constantly keep rebuking your thoughts. I'm constantly rebuking my thoughts every day. I'm doing it probably right. I'm doing it right now as I speak, man. Because Satan hinders you. Had to keep going. You can't let Satan hinder you. All right. Had to keep pushing this truth out to everybody. I read again. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. So yeah, just wait for it, man. It's gonna come. And the prophecies are manifesting right now before our eyes, man. But the people, these people that's walking around, they're dead, man, because they don't know what's going on. They just dwelling carelessly in this kingdom, And we have to be patient in Esau's kingdom, in this Babylon. Sodom and Gomorrah, we have to be patient, because once you become impatient, you start to lose your mind. And once you lose your mind, those bring demons. And once you bring demons, you fall out. And once you fall out, it's a wrap for you, man. Because you can't come back. Because once you put your hand to a plow, man, it's a done deal. You sign a contract with YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM. You signed a contract, an agreement. You can't. This is a contract you can't rip up or burn. This is a spiritual contract. You have to live it. You have to live up to what YAHAWAH Shemashai commands you to do. Which is prophesying about this downfall of this queendom, just like the apostles did. Apostle Paul did. But people, they're not diligent, and they don't want to do that. That's why they fall out, because they become impatient, like little kids. Like they don't have the time to keep doing this. So and that right there, they start to put things before the works. For example, say you have like say you have camp that day, but before camp, it's like a party or something, or whatever it is, and you decide to go to that event rather than go to camp first. You can't let that happen, man. That's the demons on you. You have to always stay grounded and stay diligent in this truth. And also stay patient too. And always keep faith, because Satan hinders, man. Every day. Every day. Alright. Go to the next